this thing. The reason why some of you fell it in marriage, or why some of you misses it in marriage. For the fact that something is good does not mean it's good for everybody. When it comes to marriage, relationship, everybody has a spiritual margin spiritually. That something is good does not mean it's good for everybody. That a woman is beautiful, eloquent, intelligent, mention it, smart, sharp, brilliant, spiritual, doesn't mean she's good for you as a man. Same thing applicable to a man. That a man is handsome, rich, have doings as Odogu, as Nwoke, doesn't really mean he's good enough or good to be your husband. Marriage is beyond those physical things you're looking at. Yes, it's good for a man to marry a beautiful woman. Yes, it's good for a woman to marry a handsome man or a rich man. But if you're looking at those things to be your criteria or things you use to qualify that you have gotten a good man, gotten a good wife, my darling, it's not good. It's bad. It's not enough. Something that is good for a particular somebody or some set of people. Something that is good is made for one particular person or one particular woman or man. For instance, as you're looking at me, you might look at me to be a very good woman, to be presentable enough, to be every. Let me use myself an example. But if I don't have spiritual margin with you, we cannot make it up. We cannot make something out if we get married. We'll still be having issue. The point I'm making here is that when you're in the search of a wife or in the search of a husband, looking at physical things is good, but don't look just at that. Look beyond that. Check the spiritual strength of that person. Check the spiritual margin of that person. You might just look at the physical alone and you not get it, because it is the spiritual that always control the physical. And what is the spiritual margin? The spiritual margin there is that in times of trouble, in times of challenges, two of you be able to agree together and run after or pursue whatever that is pursuing you people, or pursue the challenges of marriage. But when you don't have the same spiritual energy, the same spiritual margin, that thing that you look at physically to come together, that beauty, you will not see it. That handsomeness, you will not see it. That money, you will not see it. So, in a nutshell, don't just look at something to be good and say, okay, because I'm a child of God, I see this lady in the church, let me pick her and marry. My brother, you may fail. You may pick snake inside the green grass. You don't look at it and say, this person is a pastor, this person is another in the church, this person is an usher. You pick and say, okay, because we go to the same church, I will marry him. My dear, you might pick wolf that will destroy your destiny. Are you getting my point? So when it comes to marriage, relationship, ndị Igbo si na onye meta onye dị mma enyi maka ọlụlụ. Anybody you cannot manage in relationship, you cannot manage that person in marriage. Any sign you see in marriage, in relationship that you did not trash out with, you cannot change it when you marry that person. So what I'm saying is this: don't just get married to people because they are rich, they are beautiful, they are handsome, they have something doing. They might have something doing, but they are not made for you. Okay? So be very, very careful in making a choice. Be very, very careful in searching. Somebody might be asking, how will I know who is a matchmaking, or who is my match or my match in marriage? My brother, you will see the sign. My sister, you will see the sign. If you cannot design spiritually, you can go ask questions before you get married to that person. That is how to design your own matchmaker or matchmaker in marriage. With these few points, I hope you'll be able to know who is your wife, your husband in marriage. Don't go for something because it's good. everything good is made for one person or one particular set of people. I think with this, you can shine your eye so that you don't choose the wrong person. A lot of people today are regretting the person they have choose, probably because she's beautiful, probably because he's handsome or he has money. But today the story is different. Do the needful and you'll be glad you did. See you in the next video.